Hello and welcome on this video about the pendulum. So the pendulum practice is very famous in France since centuries, and until now thousands and thousands of people, architects, engineers, scientific, practice the pendulum. Actually in France, Yves Rocard, the most famous savant in France, he did discover the atomic bomb, the French atomic bomb, used to practice also the pendulum, and he wrote many books about pendulum, and he did some equation to prove and to understand why the pendulum works. Just to let you know that in France you have thousands and thousands of websites which explain the pendulum, and you can find also on Google, on images, thousands of charts to practice the pendulum. So the goal of this video is to teach and to explain how we use a pendulum. So first of all, we need to pick a pendulum. The pendulum must have this kind of shape, okay, a little bit like a drop shape. And it must weigh between 25 and 35 grams. It needs to be a little bit heavy. It's very important. The way I take the pendulum, you see, I leave maybe 10 centimeters or 12 centimeters of chain, and I pick my pendulum just like that. That's it. Okay? Also, what is important when we practice the pendulum is to be connected into our center, okay? Between the energy of the ground and between the energy of the sky, just in the middle. So I'm going to contract, for example, a little bit my abdomen, okay? I'm going to contract it to really be into my center. Not being in my mantle, going in my center, I'm still going to be in my mantle. I need to be connected in my center. Why? Because when we are connected in our own center, we are connected to the power and to the source. So the universal source. That means we can connect to the informations. If we are in our mental, informations can be wrong when we use a pendulum. But when we are connected in our center, we are connected to our source and we can access information. So after that, you're going to take a piece of paper. You need to practice some exercise to be able to work with the pendulum. Most of the people try the pendulum and they're going to say, okay, if the pendulum goes clockwise, it's yes, and the other way, it's no. It's not this way we use a pendulum. And those people, they try pendulum few times and after they don't know. It's like the pendulum turn a little bit. They start to have some doubt and after they stop their practice. Because it's not like that at all that we use a pendulum. A pendulum is made to indicate some direction. Only for that. Not a circle. To indicate some direction. If I want a yes or a no, I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to start my pendulum. I don't need to wait from the beginning. I'm going to be connected in my center. I'm going to start the pendulum, and the pendulum going to go to the yes, for example, or to the no. So the pendulum gives a direction. And for example, after I'm going to show you some chart later, but you can see that this is some chart that I use with my patient, for example. I'm going to start the pendulum from here, and the pendulum going to indicate like a cursor a direction. Okay, for example, this one. Some different reason, I'm going to talk later about it. The pendulum going to give me some advice, point on a direction. This is the way we use a pendulum. And we can find thousands of charts about pendulum, just about everything. So like I say, we need to do some exercise first to develop our sensitivity. Okay, so one exercise is this one. You're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to draw some patterns. So I draw 6 patterns. The first one is a spiral going the other way, a circle, and you can see that the circle is not very round, it's more like an egg going this way, a cross, an arrow going up, and another arrow. Okay, so you take a piece of paper, this is the first exercise, it's a basic to be able to use a pendulum, and you're going to take your pendulum, you're going to connect yourself to your center, always, and you're going to, don't start your pendulum, you're going to point your pendulum on the form. I start with a spiral, you breathe, you relax, my feet are connected to the ground, and you're going to wait that the pendulum get the form of the pattern. So you can repeat this exercise many times. You try one day 5 minutes. Maybe you're going to start to be tired. It's tiring a little bit to use a pendulum. It's new, it's like a new program. You need to spend one night, you go to sleep, then the day after you're going to see you repeat the exercise. It's a little bit like if you were restarting your computer. You sleep one night, you do the exercise the other day, the next day, and you will see that you progress like that. So I try also, I point now in front of the circle, and you can see that after a while, the pendulum follows exactly the shape of the circle. And the pendulum, as you can see, is not a perfect round also. Voilà. It goes a little bit oblique to the right. You do with the arrow. Voilà. You can see the pendulum get the form, and once it get the form, it goes quicker, it gets some speed. And you can see that the pendulum just stop where stop my arrow. We try with the pattern number 5. So I can start the pendulum. For example, the pattern goes like that. I'm going to start, for example, the pattern. To start the pendulum like that, I wait. Until the pendulum gets the form of the pattern. So myself, I learned pendulum 26 years ago during a training about geobiology. Geobiology in France is to be able to find water and to balance a house, to know if there is some telluric problem in the house or all kind of problem. And I did a training 25 years ago. And later on in my practice as an osteopath, I use the pendulum to check the energy of a person, to see if a person have a normal energy or if this person have a low energy. And if I detect that the person have a low energy, I'm going to use some chart. I'm going to show them later. I'm going to use some chart to know exactly what is the problem of the person. Why this person have a low energy, which can lead to depression and all kind of sickness and problem. So the last pattern is a cross, and I'm going to put my pendulum on it, and you can see that the pendulum is blocked in the middle of the cross. If I start the pendulum, I connect myself to my center. As you can see, the pendulum stopped. It's completely stuck. If I move my hand a little bit to the right, do this exercise, I move my hand to the right, it's like the pendulum is attracted, it's a little bit like a magnet, is attracted in the middle of the cross. If I go to the left, I can feel now, voilà, just to develop the feeling, the pendulum is attracted like a magnet. It wants to stay in the middle of the cross. So this is the first exercise you must do and you must master before to start the other exercise. So the other exercise is, we're going to use another chart. It's a Bovis scale chart from the Frenchman Bovis. So this is the chart. So you're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to make a little round in the middle and you're going to put 2,000, 4,000, 6, 8,000, 10,000 until 18,000. This one goes until 24 or 26,000, but you can go between 0 and 18,000. Okay? And this one is to be able to check the energy of places, okay, of our object or fruits. So I'm going to go and take some fruits and some object, and we're going to practice this second exercise. So I took with me some vegetable and fruits. So first of all, we're going to do an exercise with a banana. Okay, so you take your chart between 0 and 18,000 for you, it's more than enough. So 7,000 means that an object or fruit or whatever is balanced. 7,000 is balanced. If it's less than 7,000, it means that the object have a low energy. If it's between 7 and 10,000, it's a positive energy, and between 10,000 to 14,000, it's a strong energy, and between 14,000 and 18,000 for the places of our object, it means we are in a very high energy. Like some temples or some church, for example, are often between 14 and 16,000. So I'm going to take, for you to practice, to master this second exercise, a banana, and I'm going to take my chart, and as you can see, I'm going to be centered, and I start my pendulum. I don't need to wait from the beginning. I start my pendulum, I touch the fruit, and I ask myself, I said to myself, what is the energy of this fruit? And as soon as I ask, you can see that the pendulum moved. I connect myself to my center, and the energy for me is 9,000, 9,500. I'm going to repeat the exercise. What is the energy of this fruit, this banana? 9,500. Voilà. So you need to practice this exercise with different objects. I take a tomato this time. I touch the tomato. I start my pendulum. I connect myself to my center. What is the energy of this tomato? The tomato is 14,000. That indicates 14,000. I'm going to do it again. I start at 8,000, for example. What is the energy of this tomato? And again, the pendulum goes to 14,000. And when the pendulum is at 14,000, I can feel that the pendulum accelerates a little bit. I'm going to do the same exercise with a carrot from my fridge. What is the energy of this carrot? I start my pendulum. And the energy is 12,500. 12,000. I'm going to repeat the exercise. I'm going to start my pendulum this way. What is the energy of this carrot? And the pendulum indicates 12,000. Voilà. So it is a way. If I wait this carrot, I leave it outside for maybe 1 week, the carrot gonna start to die, to be rotten. I can, for example, measure it, and I will see that this carrot from 12,000 gonna go to 10,000, 8,000, 6,000, 5,000 until 0. The carrot is completely dead. Voilà. So this is a way to practice the pendulum. As you can see, I start my pendulum, I connect myself to my ara, to my center, and I wait that the pendulum give me the correct direction. I'm going to try with another object, this time a little Buddha. This is a new object. It's interesting to try with some old object. Myself, I went in some museum, I went in many places to do some experiments. So what is the energy of this statue? And the energy is also 12,000. I'm going to continue. What is the energy of this statue? 12,000. Okay. Voilà. So this is all the exercise you need to do. And one more exercise to master, to use the pendulum. After those exercises, you're going to be okay to really master pendulum. You're going to mesurate your own place. It means you're going to take the same chart between 0 and 18,000. 7,000 means that the place is balanced, but you need to walk because you're going to see that in your house, the energy changes all the time. So I'm going to take the pendulum, I'm going to take my chart like that, and I said, what is the energy of this place here? And I start my pendulum. I connect to my center, and as you can see, right away the pendulum show me 8,000. It means the energy here is 8,000, which is positive. I do it again, and once again the pendulum show 8,000. I'm gonna go back, and here the energy is 7,000. I'm going to go back again, up, and you can see that the pendulum indicates another direction. And here is 16,000. No, it's 14,000. Voilà, I need because I go a little bit quick for the video, of course. I'm going to move a little bit again. As you can see, as soon as I move the pendulum, the direction changes. So you're going to do the same in your house with your paper and your pendulum as an exercise. You're going to check the energy just everywhere in your place. Okay? And you're going to see that the pendulum gives you some different direction, some different energy. And if you go back to the previous place, you're going to see that the direction that you had was true. It's the same. Voilà. So this is all the exercises which are useful for you to practice the pendulum. So after that, you can use some charts. So you are free to make your own chart. I made myself those charts. I have myself hundreds of charts. This one, for example, so this one, for example, is to get some advice for my body. What is good for me or for my patient right now for his body? What is good for him? So, for example, there is some things about food, breathing, to drink more water, to do a diet, thinking too much, sleeping, sports, the place where lives the person, and different reasons. So this is some advices I give for the person, that I can give to the person. Another chart, for example, that I did, it's about the qualities to develop. So I can do it for myself or for other people. Sociability, to be gentle, simplicity, vitality, positivity, generosity, discipline, to learn to listen more at others. This is some quality. So for example, when I use this chart, I can say what is the quality I must develop now in my life. One, so maybe that's going to give me this way. Two, maybe this one. And three, maybe this one. So I can say 1, 2, 3 to have 3 different advices. Another chart that I did, it's more about self-development. So this one gives some advice about to do some kind of body work, to be more centered, to be more grounded, to be more aligned, to be more creative, to do some activity of creativity, to read more, maybe I need to discover some books that are important for me. Voilà, so I'm free to make any kind of charts I want according what I desire. So I offer a training of energetic healing and pendulum, so I will share with you all the charts that I have during the course. It is one course. It's more than enough to develop what you need to do about energetic healing. So myself, I mentioned those charts, but in fact, the charts that I really use for my patient, because I work as an osteopath and I practice osteodus. I offer a training in osteodus. I will put the link with this video. And actually, this video is for my students in osteodus to learn to use a pendulum. In my practice with the patient, the chart that I use is first this one. So I'm going to send you for my student who wants to learn the pendulum and energetic healing. I will send you all the file. I use this kind of chart and to check the energy of the person. Not this kind of chart. I was using this kind of chart a long time ago, but in fact, it's this one is the best. And if a patient, I touch the person, I check his energy level. If the person has his energy around the causal world, it means his energy is normal, it's okay. But if the pendulum starts to go down, until the etheric world, it's always etheric world, that means that the person has a low energy. This person has a problem. So personally, I check 2 or 3 times, I do it again to be sure, and I wait. I try even to resist a little bit to avoid that the pendulum go down, but I see I cannot resist, the pendulums go down. I do it again 3 times to be sure, and I can see, I can detect that the person has a low energy. After that, I want to know why. So I use this chart. This chart represents all the reasons why a person has a low energy. So most of all, very often, it's because it's a spirit attachment. So this one is in French, but I made also this one in English. I use this one for my practice in French. So once again, I will share with you the chart if you want to do the training with me. So the reason that we meet very often is a spirit attachment. It means that someone from the family, it can be a parent, a mother, a father, a grandparent, a brother, who passed away, sometimes also a friend, a relative, who passed away, and this person refused to leave the material world. He refused to accept his own death. So he is attached to someone who lives. The problem is when someone has a spirit attachment, one body can only carry, support, handle one soul. If another soul is attached on one body, it means 2 souls are on a body, the other person is going to drain the energy of the person. So it's very, very important to check the energy of a person. In my point of view, 20% of the population now have a low energy. And most of the time, it's because of a spirit attachment. So I will talk more about the spirit attachment. It's something very, very important. Death is a taboo in our society. And in the family, we don't talk about death. We don't talk about it. It's really a fear. It's a taboo. And one of the reasons why a person has a low energy is because of spirit attachment. It can be also sometimes because of twin. It means the person, during his pregnancy, had a twin, and the twin passed away, usually around 1 month. So the twin is small like that at 1 month in utero. And the mother just lose a little bit of blood, even nothing. But the twin didn't accept the fact to die. Why me? And this twin can be attached to the other twin. So the other twin will have a low energy and will feel tired. When you have a low energy, it's difficult to contact joy. A low energy leads to depression, leads to all kind of problem, can lead to sickness, a lot of kind of sickness. The body have no energy, and that can lead to schizophrenia. I guess many people who are transgender have this kind of problem also. So, like I say, personally in my practice as an osteopath, I work for people having physical pain, for knee problem, for neck problem, for shoulder problem, but in the end of the session, I just check quickly if the person have a good energy, then it's fine. If the person have a low energy, then I will help the person to get back his normal energy. So there are also different reasons why a person have a low energy. So I will not explain all the reasons because that will take 1 hour and a half to explain in details what are those reasons. And I will not explain also the way to help the person to restore his energy. Because also there is a lot of things to say. Okay, so if you are interested to learn with me to check the energy of a person, first of all, you need to practice those exercises. Do the first exercise, the 6 pattern. You can draw yourself the 6 pattern. You can change the pattern. You take the time to master this first exercise. Then you try with the other exercise, voilà, with the Bovis scale between 0 and 80,000, and you have fun. You can check all kind of objects. I will show you also during the course how we can harmonize a place and how we can harmonize some object if some object have a low energy. If, for example, an object have an energy of 4,000 or 5 or 6,000 or 3,000, it means that this object have a low energy, so we can harmonize this object. I will explain you also how we do that. It's very simple. So master those exercises, this one and this one, and after, if you want to, you can contact me to do in one course around 2 hours. You can learn what you need to know to master the pendulum and to help people experiencing a low energy. I hope you like this video. Contact me to my website if you want to. You can also leave a comment to this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye. See you. Bye bye.